Hello future people, and welcome to Great Uncle John's weekly video log. This is September the 17th, 2018, week 20 or week 37, I think it is. It was pretty quiet this week, just a regular sort of work week. I guess the big thing for my week is my poor old dog, Ripper, who's starting to show signs that maybe we should be getting the vet in. The debate is if he still has some enjoyable life left in his 13-and-a-half-year-old Shar-Pei body, or if we're just being selfish and keeping him around when he's uncomfortable. He has some good days and some bad days, and sleeps through some nights and is restless and uncomfortable other nights, and we have him on a number of meds to manage his anxiety and discomfort. He collapsed on a walk earlier this week, and it was after a bad night when he hadn't slept much, and he sort of got all wobbly, and we managed to coax him home eventually. So he might have just been exhausted from lack of sleep, but it certainly was worrying. We've never seen that before. He was wobbling around and sort of banging into trees and stuff. And I took him for a walk today, and he did okay, and he did okay on a walk yesterday, and he's still eating and drinking and can hold his bladder and seems to enjoy laying in the sun. So it's day by day right now, but I think a sad day may be coming maybe before winter, but we'll see. The weather has been hot and muggy, still a ton of mosquitoes around, which really pisses me off. You know, they've been numerous since May, and enough already. Speaking of BASTA, I think I'm finally running out of steam with Trump. It was fun, but now it's like watching the air going out of a tire with multiple punctures in it. I've started reading the Woodward book, Fear, and I'm only a few chapters in, but my feeling already is, yep, Trump is a train wreck as a human being and a president, and there's no shocks or surprises here. Manafort flipped on him Friday, so really there don't seem to be many people left who can flip on him. They have everyone, it seems, from the Trump CFO, I forget what his name is, to Flynn, to Manafort, and Cohen, and apparently they're all talking, so I guess we're just waiting for the midterms to see if the Democrats take Congress and maybe the Senate, according to some recent polls. And if so, that's the end of Trump. He will be impeached, or at least have his agenda neutered. If not, who knows, maybe the end of American democracy. That sounds dramatic, but I think we've seen how craven the Republican Party is, so it will provide no check or balance to Trump. And you know, it's a possibility, I guess. Everyone, including people around Trump, assumed that he was going to lose the presidential election in 2016, and lo and behold, he won. So I don't think certitudes are a good idea when trying to guess about American politics at the moment. I guess you future people know if Trump is just a bad dream the country drew lessons from, or if, you know, maybe Ivanka is now president designate for life and elections have been canceled. Who knows? In Ontario, Doug Ford used the Notwithstanding Clause to get around the courts, who denied him his wish to slash the size of Toronto City Council. There was a chorus of condemnation from politicians and journalists, but condemnation doesn't seem to mean much to Doug Ford or many supposed populist politicians. It's like a stamp of approval for the establishment to complain about what they're doing. And I think the base likes it. I think when the media and other politicians squeal. In this case, as in all cases, the federal cabinet can overturn any provincial law they want, although that's their nuclear option. I suppose the Notwithstanding Clause is the provincial nuclear option. But Trudeau has decided to let the people decide in the next election. The people of Ontario can decide if we think Doug Ford should be using the Notwithstanding Clause to slash Toronto Council. So I agree with that stance. Anyway, I'm kind of brain deader today, so this may be my shortest Great Uncle John yet. Lucky you. I hope to do another next week, so take care.